Once you get into the habit of giving to yourself in this way, each subsequent month will find you more productive because you're not burning the candle at both ends continually and burning out in the process. Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started. Welcome back to the podcast. Here we are at the start of a shiny new week, and I'm talking about rest. What is going on? There's so much to do. Am I right? You're down with the idea of productivity, but rest? There's just not enough time. Be honest now, is that what's running through your mind right now? I can relate. It seems to make so much sense that staying up later and crossing more things off your to-do list will make you productive. But in my experience, it's often been the opposite. Working late into the night can make for more work later. When we're tired, we tend to make more mistakes and ideas take longer to fully form. As my mother always used to say, things will look better in the morning. And while life doesn't miraculously shift for the best overnight, your resilience and ability to reason certainly improves. A rested perspective is a clearer perspective, and that helps a lot on the productivity scale. I decided to record this episode because on a recent weekend, I had no plans except to chill and be with my family. We had some cancellations, and I was able to let the weekend unfold before me. You would think that I would be completely energized to start the week after being free all weekend, but I was still tired. It took me a while to get going, and actually, it really surprised me. But then I remembered that I had had some late nights the week prior and a lot on my mind. Oh, and that I was a woman, not a robot. I was also at a lower energy phase of my menstrual cycle. I thought back to my earlier adult years and even to being a new mother. I felt like I needed to be going all the time, and I needed to push through even when I was tired. I remembered how I would get sick during the times where I pushed too hard and didn't allow myself to rest. Then, as I began to live more aligned with my feminine cyclical rhythms, I began to plan my life in a way that allowed for more rest than I thought I'd need. It has been a work in progress. The more I honor the beautiful structure that I was designed with, the more energized and productive I am each month. Now, you've heard me talk about cyclical self-care back in episode number 7, and this is what it looks like in practice. When you know how your body's energy ebbs and flows, you learn to adjust your daily activities to support yourself. This doesn't mean that you'll be able to make the world sync up exactly to where you're at throughout the month, but it does mean that you can plan ahead to give yourself the extra rest and other support you need when you need it. This may look like starting your week off by easing into it or resting altogether. If you're self-employed, you can shift your calendar if you need to. And if you work somewhere that offers personal days, you can take them. If you must be at work for a variety of reasons, you can do the most important tasks and take it slower wherever you can, as well as taking more intentional breaks and delegating and asking for help. You can also ensure that you get to bed earlier than usual if you need it. Once you get into the habit of giving to yourself in this way, each subsequent month will find you more productive because you're not burning the candle at both ends continually and burning out in the process. It's revolutionary to be so fierce with your self-care, but I will say it again. You will show up as the highest version of yourself, ready to serve those around you with more energy and power when you take care of yourself first. Get the rest you need before you need it, and watch your productivity and happiness soar. Thanks for listening. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend, and I'd love to know what you plan to do to get the rest that you need this week. Tag this episode in your stories at Sheila A. Botello and let me know. I'd love to send you a thank you for listening. Have a beautiful week. Big blessings. Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.